Hello, humanoids, and welcome back to Apocalypse Tomorrow, episode 6. It has been a hot second since the last upload, and that's for a number of reasons, but instead of placing all the blame on me, let's instead congratulate Justin Vijay on his brand new baby. That's right, Justin's a true daddy now, and we are all so excited and happy for him and his wife, Haley. That being said, once he gets a bit of time, we are going to be hopping right back on the horse and getting some episodes churning out. So stay tuned and enjoy episode 6.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff on Apollo 11.
What a moment. Man on the way to the moon. Most people ever to watch a space launch. Dignitaries from all over the world.
Conquest deserves all mankind to organize and measure the best.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap back for mankind. I only go in, but I can see the footprints of evidence of rays emanating from the...
Home on the range, where the shadow bears and two-headed coyotes do play. Well, howdy there, folks. That's right, old Papi's on the road. We're making the long trip to Brick City to fast-cast all the fights, bites, and frights the Zombo-Wombo combo has to offer. But don't you worry. Giles is keeping his eyes peeled like a potato for any squiggly goings-ons, and he'll be ready. Ooh, he knows what he's up against now, and you're going down. You hear me? I know what you want, and I've never died.
Specific type of planned experiments that are new that you'll be performing.
Is there any legal importance in getting down on the moon? I mean, we came in peace for all mankind.
There is no strife in outer space as yet.
There's something strange about trying to intimidate the thing that's attacking you by saying, I've never died before, you know? It's like, yeah, I figure.
I wouldn't be here.
Is he on a tricycle?
Oh, please, no.
I don't know.
It's gotta be, it sounded like a bike chain.
So you think tricycle?
It just fit. Where's he gonna put his like radio receiver and transmitter, right? On the little step on the back.
Tricycles don't have bike chains.
That's true. They're powered by the wheel.
The pedal's on the wheel.
Yeah, Seamus is right.
You sure you're a doctor?
I'm not a bike doctor.
They call it a mechanic.
Call me Dr. Bikes.
Oh yeah, Dr. Bikes.
Because
The radio of the car ceases the vastcast. You are still in the exact moment we left off in. The three of you standing, turned around at a figure in the trees.
Vengeance? Is that you?
that's right.
Can I help you?
No, but I could probably.
The branch breaks from under them, and they fall down the tree and land on the ground.
Oh, damn it. Oh, shit. Who are you? Are you okay? I'm fine. It's all good. Who are you? I mean, that looked really painful. It wasn't. I've got armor.
You see, kind of in front of you now, a person. They're wearing a black hockey helmet that has a blacked out visor going low over their face. Only the dark skin of their chin peeks out beneath it, a little bit of stubble sprinkling it. Atop the helmet are two large funnels turned towards you so that the tubes going into this person's ears can hear better. They're wearing hockey shoulder pads that have been spray painted black and matching hockey pants, also spray painted. Across their chest are two belts, and strapped to those belts are a host of various items, bags concealing who knows what, a random animal carcass festering maybe a little too long, what looks like two guns taped together. Their cape looks almost like a carpet. It's just so heavy and it's dragging kind of behind them, having to move it around. And they have kind of this hump underneath the cape. And you can kind of see as they got up from falling from the tree that they have like a backpack just packed full of stuff, like you would take on a year-long backpacking trip across Europe. You see them turn to you.
I won't ask a third or I can't remember fourth time. Who are you?
And they pull out a ninja star.
I think who was left of your posse left, and I point in the direction that Daddy ran off in.
Those idiots.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be talking if I was wearing a hockey helmet, but
Is that a Persian rug on your back?
You got a large hump. Are you from Notre Dame?
We do have the Disney film.
Oh, on VHS, right? Sorry, on VHS, right? I forgot about that. It's really hard for me to switch very quickly, especially when I have to kind of use the mask to get into character.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you at home, Nick is using an ill-fitting Batman mask, and he's moving it on and off his face as he is in and out of this character. Vengeance.
nothing like visual props for a podcast.
It's for me. It's only for me. I need it.
This is just for me. Give me this.
I need this.
I won't ask a fifth or sixth time. Who are you?
My name is Dr. Jacob, and these are my friends, associates, roommates.
Wait, your first name's actually Doctor?
Yep.
And you two? What are you? Who are you?
Friends, associates, and roommates.
Well, friends, you look a little fucked up. Your arm's a little fucked up, friend.
Again, I wouldn't be talking if I was wearing a hockey helmet.
You're not wearing hockey pads like I am, mister.
Mm-hmm.
I'm protected.
From what exactly?
Everything and anything.
They do a cartwheel.
Is it like golf clap?
My name's Patient, by the way, if we're going by that.
Hi, Patient. All right, Patient and friendlies. I saw you all with those freaking doinks. Where are you going? Why are you even here?
We're off to Brick City for the big zombie wombi slomby.
Zombo Wombo Combo.
Thank you, Junko.
No problem.
Where's Brick City? What's that?
How do you not know? Everyone knows what it is. Everyone.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not from around here.
Neither am I.
Did you protect this area?
I protect whatever area I am in. So right now, this area is protected.
You didn't really protect them, and I'll point to the one that got, like, pulverized their jaw.
Oh, those guys?
Yeah.
Those guys are raiders. I'm not a raider, okay? Those guys are scum. Villainy.
Why didn't you protect us?
I was about to. Yeah, I was about to.
Did your rug get caught in the tree?
I wanted to see what you were made of first, so I could get a good, you know.
Hey, wait, if you took his cape, you could be a rug doctor.
Yes, I could.
Listen, you all can't be around here at night. It's dangerous.
The only reason we're still around here is because you're here talking to us.
Well, then we better freaking beat feet, beat rocks, kick feet.
We?
Yeah, are you coming with us?
You want to come to Brick City?
No, listen. Listen.
Okay.
Listening.
No, this is important. Listen up.
We're still listening.
Okay. You better take this in because it's really, everything hinges on this.
Eyes and ears, baby, we're listening. You're just standing there with your mouth agape. Do you need to sneeze?
I'm forming a sentence.
Oh.
All I can hear is you breathing.
There's a lot of pollen in the air. You probably don't want to do that for too long.
Listen, I'm tracking something, okay? And Brick City is that way?
They point in the direction of Brick City.
Yep. Smack dab.
Listen, I've been coming from that way.
And they point the other way.
Right.
And whatever I'm tracking is going that way.
And they point to Brick City.
Were you tracking us? We also came from that way.
No.
Oh.
No. You guys are just here. Did you not see my signs?
You had signs?
Oh. beware danger Einsat?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what is onset?
They point at this large road that you were about to follow that the bikers kind of came off of down the hill.
That's the IATSE. It takes you everywhere and anywhere, but it's dangerous because of those guys.
The what?
The IATSE.
Are you saying Yahtzee?
No, I saw a sign. And some of the letters were gone. This seems to be a weird theme. And it said IATSE, so I guess that the road's called IATSE.
I mean, you could have called it whatever you wanted.
And you wrote onset
Yeah, that's
on the
it.
sign.
Was I saying IATSE?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, boy.
I'm an Einstein.
That's the missing letters.
I'm an Einstein.
I see.
I'm an Einstein. This whole time. Okay. We've been talking about the same thing.
Okay, Mr. Vengeance. So we're supposed to be careful of this road, and it's
Yes.
called Einsat.
Yes.
That's what you're
Because
telling
of the
me.
raiders. You gotta be careful of the raiders on the motorcycles.
Right. Why doesn't the sign say beware raiders? Because we were at the top of the hill going, well, I don't know what Einsat means. We had no idea
There's
what
more
to
than
look
just
out
raiders
for.
out there, my friend. There's more than just raiders out there, Gramps. You gotta be vigilant all the time. Did you hear something about Chaz?
I believe Jacob points to the almost headless woman laying beside the hearse. I believe that was Chaz?
No, my friend. No, that's not Chaz.
I thought the dude in the bear suit was Chaz.
No, that's also not Chaz.
Who's Chaz then?
You want to say Chaz?
Yes?
Are you gonna?
The way you said that, no, not really.
Yeah.
I'm cool, don't worry.
But you're a vigilante. You're above the law, anyways.
I am the law.
Oh.
I thought you were vengeance.
I can be both.
Oh, okay.
Things can be two things. Listen! This thing that I've been tracking.
Chaz?
Chaz is one of its victims.
If Chaz is a victim, how would we know them if they're already dead?
Okay. You know what, Vengeance? Give me 1 moment. Jacob turns to the two boys. Listen, guys. I need you to level with me. Am I having a stroke, or is he just as crazy to you as he is to me?
I'm going to assume he's probably just as crazy to us.
Okay.
Or we're having a mutual stroke.
Yeah, I thought it was some sort of shared delusion, or we're all having an aneurysm. I didn't know. It's good to know we're all on the same page.
Yeah, I don't know if I feel like he's gonna bring trouble. I really do.
I think you might be
Like,
right.
Look at him. Look what he's doing.
It took me too long to realize that was Vengeance doing karate and not just Nick.
I mean, I'm not all for killing people, and I don't think we should, but maybe we just move along.
Yeah, I don't really want to anger somebody named Vengeance. It's not high on my list of things.
I kind of really do, though.
Now.
Well, we made Daddy mad, though. That sounds like equally as awful.
I think Daddy came mad. I don't think we did anything to do that to him.
This Vengeance character, though, he is speaking of hunting something, and, well, you know, we've done a monster or two in. Maybe he's got some useful information as to what we should be looking out for.
He also might have been hunting the road, though, is what I got from this.
He doesn't know what he was hunting us for a second there.
He might have been, yes, but let's
I mean,
let's
we
see.
can hear him out, but let's be a little cautious.
I'd agree.
Sorry, just showing you what you're up against if you just try and turn on me.
So, you've been hunting something, yes?
Yeah, that's what I do.
We've been doing some hunting ourselves. Maybe we could compare some notes. Do you need some help, or do you want us to keep an eye out for something?
Yes, all of the above.
Excellent. Good. Okay, progress. Now, what are the things we're supposed to be looking for?
Okay, listen.
Yep.
Just a little further down.
Einsack? Yeah, yes.
A little further down is where Chaz is. And I think that's going to give us the best knowledge. I've looked at all of these different places. This thing's been going from south to north, taking people, taking zombies.
What is this thing you're talking about?
I don't know.
But your job is to know.
So you're hunting something that you don't know what it is. You're just following.
I know
something.
it's a monster. I know it's for vengeance.
Vengeance, like for what? What did it do to you?
It kills indiscriminately. I kill discriminately.
Wait, you kill...
Not people, unless they deserve it.
For those of you at home, Nick, the mask is also seems to be fitting Nick's face better and better every time I look at it.
It's not just me who noticed that. It looks like it's been getting better.
It's been getting
I'm pushing it
better.
into my face. It's leaving marks now.
Nick, you gotta put it back on and open your eyes really wide again, and then take a screen cap so people can see what we're seeing. Cause yeah, like that's a whole visage.
Hang on. Print screen.
There you go. That's what we like to see. Give the viewers just a peek into what madness we're privy to.
We're gonna get doxxed. Okay. So listen, this thing that I've been hunting, right? Okay, it's leaving traces of itself. That's how I'm able to follow it.
Like excrement traces, or
it's on the way. So we're gonna keep moving, but if you want to, follow us or ride along, we can maybe take a quick stop and see what you're looking for.
You're not planning on driving through the night?
No. Yes?
Do you have like a winged mouse carriage that goes a bit faster than our car?
What? Listen, you traveling on the Einstein at night is practically, it's like putting your ding dong inside a zombie's mouth and saying, lunchtime.
You're the one who wanted us to keep going.
Just until the sun goes down.
Right.
That was a very specific reference as well.
Yes, that was oddly visceral and picturesque. This is a dumb show.
There's a reason it's a podcast.
For 20 minutes now, he's just been trying to give us information. He can't stay on track.
It's not my fault. It's this person's fault.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be the mask.
It's like the
like the mask.
the movie The Mask. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody stop him. Thank you, Seamus.
The way you said it, just deadpan. Somebody stop him.
So do you want to hop in and you can direct us to this lair? Is it a lair or is it just another?
No, it's just like a place down the road, like on the road. They were traveling on the road, I think.
Yes, I'm on. Yep.
The Einsack, right?
Yes.
June, go start the car.
Okay.
Are you gonna get in?
Yeah, middle seat. Middle seat.
He gets into the
So we're gonna have this guy who defends the weak or whatever, but he's gonna hop in and he's gonna see that we've tied up Nicholas in the back seat.
And he's currently bleeding because he got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Just making sure.
What's he gonna do? Fight all four of us in the car?
They get into the back of the hearse, into the middle seat, and kind of put their cape around them. Who's driving?
Jingo's driving.
Jungo's driving. I'm keeping an eye on Vengeance.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the backpack with Nick behind Vengeance.
My eyes are still recovering, so I'm kind of like all over the place. But yeah, I'm driving.
Oh, Nicholas has been shot. Nicholas!
He's fine.
Yeah.
It's just flesh wound.
This is Vengeance. He's gonna be tagging along.
What's up, dumbass?
Guys, Nick's bullying himself in the game.
Oh no, he can never escape.
Oh,
It's
God.
the first reasonable thing he said.
I'm putting pressure on my wound, and I'm just trying to not lose blood. So
Good. That's very smart. Very smart.
Yeah, let's get a wrap on that. Junko, pull over. And I'll hop around to the back and get my doctor bag.
The doctor bag out.
yes.
And I'm
yes.
gonna patch him up.
Yeah, you put a little tourniquet on it, kind of stop some of the bleeding pressure on there, some fresh dressing.
Just a little bit of lead. Never hurt anybody.
Just a buckshot pellet. Those aren't,
No.
big or anything. It's fine.
No.
You drive down the road, the small hill, onto the Einsat. Drive maybe 5 minutes, not very far, before Vengeance in the back says,
It's just over here. Just pull up here. Over to the side.
amidst the tangled brush in the road, on the edge of a lane, a small clearing appears to be made. Backed by some large rubble and a fallen tree, you spot a long dead fire, only charcoal now, and an odd pile of something near the makeshift fire pit. A small sign sticks out at the top of it, reading R.I.P. Chaz. Looking closer, you spot a handful of scattered items and materials around the campsite, almost like whoever was here had a tussle and left in a rush. You pull up to the scene, you all kind of hop out.
Alright, okay, so this is like similar to what I've seen in the past, okay?
They go over to the sign that says R.I.P. Chaz, and they kind of point out a kind of a weird mound of something, and they go,
This is Chaz. This is Chaz right here.
The dirt?
No. No. Look closer.
I look closer?
Investigate a mystery.
Oh. Ho, rolling.
It's time to investigate a scene.
So this is weird, right? Because the guy, Daddy yelled Chaz no when we, was it immolated that person? Or was it when...
No, they said, what have you done with Chaz?
Oh. Okay, that makes things...
No, technically wasn't a part of that.
Okay, that's good.
Chaz
That's good for me.
Yes.
Holy shit. Those are 2 6s.
Oh!
Wow. So that is a 14
Damn, son.
to investigate a mystery. So Jacob goes over.
Okay, so on a 10 plus, you can hold 2. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? What is being concealed here?
I will start with... I'm going to start with what sort of creature is it? I'm wondering if I can pick up something from the, the remaining evidence that will tell me kind of what, at least medium of creature we're dealing with.
Okay, you look around, and near the fallen tree on the other side of it, Vengeance kind of runs around, kind of hobbles to the other side.
Look. Okay, I found a couple of these in a few of the attack places. Okay, I always find that.
They point back to the mound by the stake.
But sometimes I find this.
You find another kind of stone almost, or series of stones. They're half submerged into the ground, but they're anywhere from 2 to 4 feet across in a series, almost like a line of them, and almost mummified.
I call these the dragon scales. I don't know what they are, but sometimes they're around.
Dr. Loomis.
Yes.
If you didn't know better, that looks like a really, really large snakeskin.
Is there like a tube?
It's slightly tubular.
Totally tubular, dude.
But there are a number of rips and holes and tears along it. So it's almost kind of like shredded a little bit.
Okay. Jungo, could you help me dig up this dirt pile?
Sure.
Jacob isn't gonna get anywhere near it. He's just gonna grip his gun really tight. He's worried about a big slithery fella.
Colton, what are you doing in this moment?
I'm gonna just kind of keep a lookout at the surrounding areas, since we know there are raiders around.
Sure.
Just while they're investigating, I'll make sure nothing's gonna come up on us.
Give me a read a bad situation roll.
Read a bad situation.
Oh, now we're just assuming it's a bad situation, huh?
All situations are bad.
That's a 5.
Take that experience. You keep a lookout, looking down the road where the bikes came from, looking to the direction you're headed, Brick City. You don't hear anything abnormal. You do notice that the sun is beginning to go down, that it's beginning to get dark, and you know that you only have a limited amount of time here.
Colton's too distracted by watching Vengeance's sick moves. It's like enthralled. Can't see anything else.
Love it.
I'm just trying to calculate if the hockey pads can protect him from buckshot.
We may yet find out.
We probably will.
Jungo, as you head over to Dr. Loomis, you see this kind of pile on the ground that this stake and sign are put into. How are you observing this?
Well, I think Jungo would be more, he would dig first and then look after, because the doctor asked him to dig.
Okay.
So therefore, I will plunge that spade as deep into the ground as I possibly can.
Awesome. I'll get you to also investigate a mystery.
All right.
And also remember, Dr. Loomis, that you have another hold.
I do, yeah. I was kind of gonna see what Jungo dug up there. Loomis is scared about there being a bunch of snakes in the mound, so he's not gonna go near it.
So you sent Jungo to do it. Absolutely.
No, so I sent Jungo.
Yeah, I got that.
Justin got it.
I
Jungo
got it.
didn't, and that's the important bit.
Jungo rolled a 5 and a 5 for a total of 10.
Yow! Woo! You can also hold 2. You dig your shovel into... Sorry?
What is being concealed here?
Oh, okay. You dig your spade into this mound, and what you find that is being concealed is 2 things.
2 things.
First of all, it gives way very easily.
Okay.
It almost falls apart, dried out, and your spade bisects it.
Ooh.
And you can see that it looks like a crumpled up, hollowed out skin suit. Just the skin, nothing else. Like a flat balloon on the ground, decaying.
Jungo's first thought, and he keeps this to himself, is that it looks like Dr. Jacob when he's sleeping. What is it? He's gonna bottle that real tight. Dr. Jacob, there's a skin sack down here.
Oh, yucky.
It's like a deflated balloon.
No, it looks like me when I'm sleeping.
Huh, I wouldn't have.
Huh.
Vengeance comes around and says,
Yeah, I found these at all. This is like what's been the site for me. This is what I found every time.
Deflated skin balloons?
I didn't know that's what it was. That's really gross.
What did you think it was?
I thought it was like poop.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. But you would think that, wouldn't you?
I mean, what else would it be? It's a byproduct of the encounter.
So you've seen these at all of these sites?
Yes, and sometimes the dragon scales.
Sometimes the dragon scales. Okay. So you've never seen this creature itself?
No.
Okay.
the other thing I will say, Jungo, that you see tucked near the tree and rocks, there's a glint behind them.
Something's glinting at me. Is it like, like how shiny we talking? Like, is it just because I caught it at the corner of my eye, or it's like?
Yeah, you kind of caught it. It glints like something shiny. It's not moving. You can kind of see it. It's still there.
So Jungo's thought process here is that he's kind of like not losing faith with vengeance, because I don't think he ever really had it, but he's kind of like, he's gonna like try to see it, this glinting thing, without vengeance noticing really first.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you kind of make your way, make it look like you're just looking around and stuff.
Junko's doing his best to be inconspicuous, which is a first.
You dig near this spot where you see the glint, and as you get closer to it, kind of keeping an eye out over your shoulder, you rifle through a bit of dirt and pull out something metal. And as you pull, it's some kind of metal plate, and there's letters painted on it. In fact, there's a word, Ranger, and then the letter 8.
Oh my gosh. And he's it's the letters from my dream. How big is this thing, sorry?
I would say it's kind of the size and shape of a license plate, kind of a thin metal sheet.
Jugo is going to that little like zipper, like the little stitch he keeps where he keeps his copper fork.
Yeah, in his arm.
He's gonna slip that open, and he's gonna put the ranger thing in his arm, and we're gonna lock that up until a little bit later.
No.
It's like a little big, so it kind of just bulges his skin out, like in this weird
It's like a snake
square.
digesting this big deer.
Yeah, pretty much.
No. That's
It's
gross.
just stitch that back up.
That's gross.
In cartoons, when somebody eats a whole watermelon and they're just walking around and their skin's all round.
Yep. Yep.
It's exactly what happened.
Just for a little bit.
Perfect. Yeah, those are the 2 things you see.
Can I take a look at I think I'm going to go back to where the dragon scales, quote unquote, were found. And I'm going to look for paths leading away. I'm going to ask, where did it go? He's thinking a snake. There should be some disturbance on the ground, but also since this thing is happening, like these things are kind of semi-buried, he's wondering if it's it can tunnel or burrow.
You do a sweep around the area and do find tracks leading away seemingly from the scene. There is some amount of slithering and disturbance that you can track. However, there's less than you expect from something so large. And as well, on either side of the slithering are numerous sharp and jagged tracks.
Does it come from the person grave?
No.
Path? It doesn't. Okay.
They're seemingly part of the same creature, but it looks like it's moving not just with slithering.
A snake with legs.
Oh my god.
It almost appears that way. The tracks on the outside of the slithering aren't well defined. They're not like footprints.
Sneaky snake.
Yeah, it's just a dude with a huge cock.
Yes, but that is what you find, and it is headed toward Brick City.
We're fighting a trouser snake. That's what we're fighting.
Perfect.
Good.
That's why they call it Brick City.
Ah.
Oh.
This was Nick's plan all along.
Oh,
He wants to get
God.
gross with it. What a perv.
Just wait till you get there.
Vengeance.
Yeah, what?
Are these attacks happening in you said it came from back there, and he points to where they came from. Has it been going in a fairly straight line, or have you tracked it back and forth? It looks like it's on the way to Brick City, which could be extremely dangerous.
It looks like for the most... What?
Put your tongue back in your
Sorry, I
mouth.
interrupted you. I'm so sorry.
Yep. Your tongue was just hanging out there for a little bit.
I need to taste the air. Listen, for the most part, it's been a straight line towards northwards or wherever Brick City's going. It's deviated slightly, mostly towards these killing things, these areas of encounters where it kills like a animal it is.
Did the other raiders make this grave? You said that they have popped up at all of the sites. Does it seem like the monster's doing it, or the people that are accompanying the victims?
No, this touching sign seemed to be made by the raiders. I think they camped here one night, like with the fire pit, and they were attacked, and Chaz got dead. And then they came back later and made a sign.
How many of these dragon scales do you have? How many sites have you seen?
If I were to add them all together,
Yes?
like 5. Maybe
Okay.
Maybe like 5 or 6. Somewhere in that neighborhood.
Perfect. That's great. Love that.
A lot of math there.
Yep. Addition. It can be tricky.
We're losing light.
Sorry, isn't it already dark outside?
Yes, it's getting darker. It's not. The sun isn't quite down yet, but it is going down. Is there anything else you would like to investigate in this scene? Looking around more, because I believe you both still have one.
No,
question
I
each?
spent mine.
I have a hold, I think.
You have a hold, and Seamus, because I don't want you just standing there looking around. I will get you to actually read a bad situation again.
Wow. 8.
8. You can hold one of these questions. What is my best way in? What is my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What is the biggest threat? What is the most vulnerable to me? What is the best way to protect the victims?
Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
The skies above are not only darkening from the sun, but because of dark clouds. And the rains that fall can be varied. It can just be water. Sometimes it can be acid,
chocolate.
So it's a gamble.
How potent is the acid rain? Is it like potent enough to melt through the hearse?
If it was left uncovered, like 8 hours of storm, yeah, probably. And I will get all 3 of you to also roll on the D100 chart for an item that you find in this space as well. As you see that the site is slightly trash as well, as they left in a hurry and came back later, didn't pick everything up. So there are things around. What do we got?
47.
Oh, very cool. Okay. Here's what I'll say. Jungo, as you finish kind of restitching your skin back together, you double check the spot to make sure it's all clear. And underneath what you pulled from the dirt, you see another glint, almost as if in a video game that you must pick it up. You see a small vial, and inside of it looks exactly like what it is. Liquid copper.
Oh my god.
Drink it.
For thematic purposes, my body is also divine. It also deals damage no matter what weakness. So, therefore, I will drink the copper to imbibe myself with the energy to do so.
You just down it right there?
Yep, 100%.
Yeah. Can't let Vengeance get his hands on it.
Nope. I drink it all.
I was doing a goof, Justin, but I love it.
It just makes sense.
And we've broken Nick.
Nick's thinking about the real life repercussions of drinking liquid metal.
How is it even liquid to begin with? Is it very hot?
Melted down.
Yeah. That was a very Vengeance answer, Seamus.
This is crazy. Okay. Did not expect you to do this, so that's fun.
Expect the unexpected.
Jungo, you down the vial. The liquid is cool, and it coats your throat, your stomach, almost like when you drink water after you haven't eaten for a while. It just kind of like trickles down the side of your stomach. You can feel it kind of coating your insides, and it feels really good for a moment before there's a part of you that wants to work against it or alongside it. You're not sure. Your stomach churns. You bend over. I need you to act under pressure.
Oh, good. Oh, good. 6 and a 3 plus 1 is 10.
Nice.
Nice.
The churning in your stomach feels almost too much. It feels like your guts are twisted up and wriggling on the inside. And then all of a sudden it stops. You hear that voice in your head that you spoke to earlier.
Peculiar, but you have done as I requested and retrieved what I need.
Is that you, Ranger 8?
You hear no response.
Okay. Do I look any different?
Here's what I'll say happens mechanically, and you tell me how it makes you look different. You now have a +1 harm on all your like melee attacks.
All right.
And if a zombie or other creature bites you that has weakness to copper, it will take 1 harm, ignoring armor.
Ooh.
It's like the pill you give your dog so that when ticks bite it, they die.
All zombos take 1
I mean,
damage.
you could equate it to that, sure.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think the skin of Jungo's super body is like trying to still contain it, so it almost looks like someone who's really freckly in some parts, but the freckles are just copper. Yeah, that's how I think I like.
I like that a lot. Okay, who's next for the D100?
I got a 49.
Do you find magnesium?
More things from the periodic table. Colton, you look around and find near where the campfire was. You see what looks like where someone maybe would have slept or kept their bag or something kind of tucked away. And there's a small bag left behind that you notice. You pick it up, and that sound that you recognize in every movie, in every video game of night vision goggles, where it goes just happens when you open up the case. You find a pair of night vision goggles. You can see perfectly in the dark now if you want to.
Or not at all during the daytime if you're dumb.
Also true. You can blind yourself during the day.
Just like Jungo.
It's fun.
No, it's not.
You wouldn't know.
I would.
Blood tears still coming down your face, Jungo. It's dried blood and down the sides.
Oh, that's very metally all of a sudden.
I taste copper.
Taste the copper.
Dr. Loomis, what did you get?
62.
Nice.
You go over to Jacob. No, you're Jacob. You go over to Colton to check out what he found. You look a little further behind and find a sleeping bag rolled up in its case.
Nice.
And it says military grade sleeping bag on the side.
Nice.
Excellent. Deflects bullets and bombs alike. Thanks, U.S. military.
Well, not quite that far.
Pretty sure that's what it does.
Yeah, that sounds right.
What are the implications of this? Just for me? Just for me to figure out.
We can find out.
Excellent.
It won't deflect bullets and bombs.
Oh, why
Well,
not?
we don't know that yet. We haven't tried.
Anyway.
That's good. I like that. What color is it?
Green.
Camo?
What color do you want it to be?
Fluorescent orange.
I think we'll go with like just a green camo, just a foresty green camo. Oh, that's not very fun though, is it?
It's a ghillie suit sleeping bag.
It's a
looks like a little bit of shrubbery.
I cut a little hole in the top so my head can go through. We'll just do brown.
Okay.
Brown.
Green camo wasn't fun. We'll go brown. Just brown.
Now I can be a tree. I can be a log.
I could be brown. I could be blue.
Violet sky. Hurtful purple.
Anyone you like. Perfect. The thunder rumbles overhead. You hear Vengeance go.
Shit, I gotta get back to my place. Do you guys, where are you guys? You got like a motel or something?
Yeah, we pre-booked.
Nice.
That was a joke, man.
I figured.
Yeah.
Motels aren't running anymore.
No, most of them are closed.
I know.
You must be from the old world knowing what a motel is.
I read erotic fiction about motels.
I don't want to know more.
What does erotic mean?
Nope, we're not doing this today. I don't have the faculties. It's been a day. We'll tackle that. I don't know. When you're older, I guess. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll hold you to it.
Yeah.
My place isn't far. At least where I'm staying for like tonight. If you want to do it, I think there's space we could cuddle.
Yes to half of it.
The cuddling part.
Is there a room for our car there?
We can. Yeah. Yes.
You seem really unsure.
There's at least some kind of lean-to.
Lean-to would be good.
Yeah. We can make that work.
Yeah.
I've been working on a bunch of signs. So, like, maybe we can use those.
Yeah, all right, sure. Lead the way.
Middle seat.
They off into the back middle of the hearse.
I got bitch seat.
Oh, man.
You putter down the road for a few minutes. It is now completely dark. The headlights, your only light leading you along. You're directed off the road a little while and you come to a large, kind of angular structure sticking out of the ground at like a 45-degree angle. You park the car kind of beside it, and as you do, you get out and stand beneath the world's largest stapler.
Oh, yes! Amazing! Guys, get a picture of me in front of the stapler.
I feel so tiny.
I know.
Do we have a camera?
I get out and I look around at the surroundings with my night vision goggles. I'm just gonna have them on like my head from forever now.
Perfect. You take a look around, you see a small, like what would have been a tiny parking lot for this tiny attraction, large attraction, all overgrown, a good amount of super pea brush surrounding the area, and inside this kind of like underneath the large stapler, you see a small kind of setup with a little extra supplies, some smoldering embers. There's quite a bit of brush surrounding the area, and you are off the, I want to call it the IATSE now every time, and that's not right.
Or is it right?
Yeah.
Einsat.
IATSE.
Yahtzee.
Is it just the interstate without letters? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, okay then. All right. All right, fine. Clever girl.
Oh, no.
It's called the inter... They don't have states anymore, though, right?
No, that's why it's the Einsat.
Right. Yeah, that makes more sense. My mistake.
Mm-hmm. Idiot, Joel.
My bad.
Stupid.
Yes. So you are just off of the interstate. You smell spray paint and fire, smoke, just kind of in the area.
This guy been huffing paint? Is that why he's so weird?
You don't know.
You know the story.
There is as well, you see a tower of empty cans that have been piled, and a skull that's oddly round kind of beside it that looks like it's been used for bowling.
Jacob fishes a disposable camera out of his fanny pack and hands it to Jungo and says, "Oh, get a picture of me and Vengeance." And I put an arm around Vengeance in front of the stapler.
If you try and pickpocket me, I'll cut you.
I'll get the picture with you and Vengeance. Yeah, for sure.
Just a picture. Say...
Vengeance!
Vengeance!
Click. When Vengeance hit the first time, that's when he clicked. So however that looks.
It's perfect. I don't have anywhere to get this developed, but maybe one day I'll be able to get my pictures.
Wouldn't it just come out right away?
No, usually you had to take it to a Walmart, but they don't do that anymore.
It's a disposable camera with film, Jingo.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to get the roll of film developed, or hold it up to a bright light, and you could see the weirdly colored pictures.
Oh yeah. There's no sun.
I got a whole pile of these used up back at the farm. I'm just waiting to find somebody who can, develop them for me. Make a scrapbook.
So, you were able to make all those inventions, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Photography's really not my thing. I don't know, man. I'm busy.
You're very busy.
I'm very busy.
I know it.
Yeah. Maybe you could take up, the art of photography and get a dark room and,
I don't know. I'd like to be the one in the picture. So no,
Oh,
I'm
do you
good.
want to?
No,
I can take a
no, I
picture
didn't-
of you.
No. It's done. Moment's passed.
Oh, well, we can.
Nope.
Jungo.
No.
We can take more than one picture.
My eyes don't look great right now anyways. It wouldn't make sense.
They are a bit ravaged.
They'll heal, I think.
Let's hope so, man.
So what do you all think of my crib?
You live in a giant stapler.
I just got it yesterday.
I'm trying to come up with a stapler pun, and I can't
So
do
am I.
anything. Yeah, it was like something about it's pinned down or held together. Not a lot of stapler puns.
Not a ton, hey?
No. It's got to be straight from the heart this time.
Maybe we'll find it.
You need to put things in our world that we can make puns off of. Thank you,
Yeah.
Keeper.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, like-
You brought the stapler into existence.
You shouldn't listen to what I say. It's nonsense, all of it.
I have to listen to what all of you say. It's my horrible existence.
I guess so. It's great.
You're welcome.
I'll just park the hearse underneath like the overhang of the top half.
No, drive it right into his little encampment, right on the bowling set.
I'll put it on the striker plate, so if it were to move, it would just punch a hole straight through the hearse.
Perfect. Vengeance grabs a couple of boards that they were spray painting in the middle of, puts them kind of on top of the car to just give it a little extra protection, just in case the rain is dangerous, and they invite you in as much as they can. What do you all want to do here as the night winds down?
What's with the skull, Vengeance?
Oh, the skull?
Mm-hmm.
The crypto beaver?
The what?
Crypto beaver.
I'm starting to think you're just making stuff up.
Dangerous little scamps.
I'm gonna look at the skull. Does it have big teeth like a beaver?
It does.
Beaver
But it's like
skulls,
really round.
they're not round.
It's like a ball.
They don't have round
Crypto
heads,
beavers are.
man.
Crypto beavers have round skulls. You don't know this?
Sure. I'm just gonna take your word for it.
You want to play cans?
No.
It's when I bowl the crypto beaver skull into the cans.
Colton, be nice and play cans with him.
Play cans.
No. Jingo looks like he wants to play cans. Actually, Necholas might want to play cans.
What a fucking killjoy, hey? This guy, why you carry him around? Why you bring him with you?
He shoots things and he claws things. He's very strong. He's handy, man.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with your arm, bro?
Nothing. Why?
It's messed. And Green Boy over here.
Hey, what did I do?
I'm not saying that is a bad thing. I'm not saying that is a bad thing.
Wait, you didn't say it wasn't a bad thing?
You shouldn't judge people on their color.
Oh, fuck. You're so right. I'm so sorry. By the way, why is your arm like that, though? Because, if I have to cut your freaking head off, I will.
Not the arm?
I just want to, double make sure.
It's fine. It's an old high school injury.
Nobody is dismembering anyone unless it's for medicine. Okay?
We only do partial amputations.
That's correct.
Doctor, I have something to show you later.
Excellent.
Keep it down. I don't want him to know.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Are you sure I can interest you in crypto beaver bowling?
I think Necholas would like that. He seems like the bowling type.
I mean, I'll give it a go.
The character switch.
Nicholas goes over and begins to crypto beaver bowl with Vengeance.
While they're distracted, I'll be unstitching my arm and I'll.
Oh,
I'll peel the hand down like a glove and like a skin sack.
Hugo, you're only supposed to do that while I'm not in eye or earshot. You know the rules. It's icky and it's gross and...
To be fair, I can't really see where you are. I'm just kind of gauging by the sound of your voice, and I didn't hear you for a second there.
No, your peepers are not quite up to snuff yet, eh?
Not yet. It's real dark
Not
outside.
yet. Maybe tomorrow will be better.
And I bring out the Ranger 8 and I pass it over. It's still covered in gunk and blood and a couple of bone shards are attached to it. Here you go.
Yes, thank you. Good. What is this, Jungo? Ranger 8.
Look, I don't want to sound like that guy.
Right.
But I'm hearing a voice in my head. And it was happy that I found this.
A voice? A voice in your head? Oh.
Yeah.
Well...
And I feel like I know this person, and I feel like you might know this person too, but I'm not sure about that.
Well, I've had my fair share of voices in the old dome piece. Doctors will say you shouldn't listen to them, and mostly I agree, but sometimes they're not so bad. How long have you been hearing a voice, Jungo? You've never mentioned it.
It's been the last couple days.
Huh. And this voice isn't, telling you to burn down a house or, kill your friends or things like that, right? Right? Jungo? Don't just...
No.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's one less thing to worry about.
I feel like in that pause, Jingo was looking the opposite direction from where the doctor is. Just facing the wrong way the whole time.
Hello?
I'm still talking to you. Come on.
Oh, right. No, I haven't. I mean, that seems like, I don't know. They sound kind of nice-ish. But then they said something a little freaky at the end last time.
What they say?
It was like, you found what I told you to find. Like, they sounded satisfied, and I don't like being led like that.
That's okay.
What does Ranger 8 mean?
Ranger 8. Let me take a look at it. Can I roll to investigate a mastery?
Yeah, just to learn more about what you think this could be.
Yeah, like it's a metal plate. Is it made of a certain material? Is it like a bronze plaque?
Investigate a mystery and let's find out.
Hell yeah.
Before you roll, Jungo, if you want to help, this would be the moment.
I do. I absolutely do.
I'm on your side.
I'll help.
Yep.
I feel like I'm missing something here.
No. No.
Okay.
I'm just trying to boost your roll so you get good stuff.
No, bad rolls level up.
Snake eyes.
Also true.
No, but a 5 total.
Okay.
That means I also have a 5 total. No, a 6, which is equally as terrible.
Okay. Both of you get a point of experience.
I am 1 off from leveling up.
Ooh.
We gotta get another roll.
It says Ranger 8.
It does. Does that mean anything?
It's metal. I bite it. Yep, that's metal.
Ooh. Do you get a bit of copper in that?
Is it made of copper?
No, don't worry about it.
I think Jacob's just kind of sizing Jungo up. He's acting strange. For somebody he spent, most of his life with, he's acting strange. He's being weird. And now he's hearing voices. And he can't make sense of this thing.
Yeah.
Dr. Jacob, there was this bottle of copper.
Yeah. What? A bottle of copper?
Or sorry, a vial, as some might say.
It wasn't the container I was concerned about. Like just chunks?
No, it was liquid.
Excuse me? It was liquid?
Yeah.
Copper isn't a liquid, my man.
No, it was.
Okay, can I see it? Where is it?
Oh. I'll pull my arm down. Like, it's coursing through me right now, see?
Fucking hell, Jungo! What do you... You know copper is a metal. It's supposed to be solid. Why would you... It was a liquid? And you... So you drank it?
I mean, it just made sense.
My sister told me parenting was hard, but I didn't think I'd have to do that. I didn't think this would come up.
I feel like if the zombies, they don't like copper, right? So if I'm made of copper, they can't bite me.
That's true, but you're mostly made of organic things, not copper.
But now, I don't know if I am.
Now you are definitely made of other things.
I see this as an absolute win.
This has been a day. Is that what the voice wanted? Or did the voice want this plate?
I don't know for sure if the voice wanted to drink the copper.
Right, I don't...
They didn't say not to. They didn't say to. It was up in the air. It's like it was left unsaid, so I guess they gave me a choice.
And to be clear, you also put the metal plate inside you in some fashion.
Oh, yeah. That was no problem.
There's a disorder for that kind of behavior, But we'll deal with that a different day. At least that one came out.
But this liquid copper in this vial was near Ranger 8.
Okay. I guess keep me in the loop if you start feeling metally, I guess. And hey, I don't know if you're hearing things, Jungo. That can be a scary thing. Maybe let me know when it happens. Maybe I can help you out. We can work together and not drink things we find in the forest. I'm glad you're great, though. I'm glad you're doing good.
I mean, maybe they just... I feel like now that I've drank the copper, I'll be able to talk with them more. I'll hear more voices, I think.
I wouldn't be surprised, Jungo.
Okay, well, I'll let you know if I hear anything else.
Yeah, that'd be swell. Boy, oh boy, what the hell am I gonna do with these guys? He just looks and shouts over to Colton. Colton, you drink anything weird?
Colton's just been sitting like way out of earshot with the night vision goggles, just watching them have like the most like awkward interaction. It's like, no, I haven't drank anything today.
Okay, well, you should drink like some water or something, but nothing weird. All right? Please.
All right.
For me?
Sure.
Yeah, great. Great. Where are you? He's just spinning around in circles, looking into the dark. Can't.
You just see two little green lights over the distance. And yeah, you hear that. Ding. I'll walk over.
Oh.
What was all that about? Aside from Jingo ripping his hand off again.
Yeah, I really hate that.
Mm-hmm.
He found. I don't know, Jingo, do you want to tell him?
Sure. I found this metal plate sign. It says Ranger 8, and the voices told me. Or rather, the singular voice.
The voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it in my oubliette.
That's where you heard it first?
Yeah.
Nothing should be able to get in there.
You're right. I didn't think of that.
Unless it was already in there to begin with. The voices are coming from inside the head.
But yeah, and then I found this liquid copper vial, and I drank it.
Ah, that explains the questioning. Why?
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 I figured, if I'm made of metal and copper specifically, the zombies won't want to bite me as much.
I can't fault that logic. That's stone cold.
Well, no, it's metal cold because if he's made of metal, it'll just be a statue.
Strangely, the copper was cold when I drank it, too.
That is concerning.
It's not supposed to do that.
No, liquid metal should not be cold.
It was icy, actually.
It also shouldn't be ingested. On a further note.
Yeah.
Oh, did you go to med school too?
Since we're listing things that liquid metal shouldn't be.
I mean, maybe for I don't know, we'll call them regular people. But I feel like I could handle it, and I'm still here.
Sure.
That's true.
My eyes aren't healing very well. They normally do, but hopefully that'll come back.
But you'd think that he would be either completely blind or all dead at this point, and he seems to be, okay, all considered.
Resilient.
Some might say resilient, yeah.
You two boys are something special.
Look at us, just a bunch of special people.
Just a bunch of special boys out here.
And speaking of special boys, I look over. What's Vengeance doing?
Split! Fuck you!
Yeah, you won again. Cool. Yeah, you obviously practice this every night for the past, I don't know how long.
In your face, loser dude.
Nacholos, you gonna take that from him?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let this happen, actually, because I've been woken up from apparently a cryogenic freezer.
Yep.
And then in a completely different world.
Yep.
Pretty much. And now this.
And you want your first activity in this new world to be getting your ass kicked by an idiot in hockey equipment at bowling.
My first activity here was to get bullied by you three.
This wasn't bowling.
We saved your life.
Tough love.
And we're bringing you on a road trip. What do you have to complain about?
To a super fun party where everybody's going to be there, including whatever this snake thing is.
Yeah. What? Is this normal for the animals here to be all weird?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Not typically this weird.
Yeah, this is a new one, but weird is pretty normal here.
Wait, you guys think it's a snake?
Yeah, bud. We do.
Why?
Because there seems to be a lot of snakes around here.
Those dragon scales, Mr. Vengeance, they look kind of similar to...
You know what I think? I think we're friends. I think we're friends now. You can call me by my first name.
Which is?
Lizzo.
Did you say Lizzo?
Yeah.
Can you spell that?
L-I-Z-O.
Excellent. Lizzo, is Vengeance your last name?
Yes.
Lizzo Vengeance.
Yep.
Quite a title you've got.
I chose my last name.
Oh.
But you didn't choose the first one?
No, that's my Christian name.
Oh.
Oh, you're Christian.
Amen, brother.
That explains it.
You're not a Scientologist, are you?
What? Are those guys still around?
I just looking at Cholas. Maybe.
Yeah, they're around.
No, I'm not one of them.
Okay.
Why do you guys go to Brick City anyway, by the way? I never asked why.
You did.
You did actually.
The Zombo Rombo combo.
Oh, right.
Romby, Tomby, Romby.
Right.
Big party or something. I don't know. Gladiatorial thing. I don't know. The old dude on the radio was talking about it. Before he shot a ghost, if I remember correctly.
It sounds messed up.
Yeah, he speaks in riddles and cryptic, you know.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Seems like it's right up your alley. You got a radio?
No, but I have this.
They pull out a device from their pocket. It's like a little audio recorder.
I found this like a few days ago, like a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. I've been documenting my travels.
Was there anything on it when you found it?
Yes.
What was on it?
I'd have erased it.
Did you listen to it first?
Yeah.
And what was on it?
It was a shitty podcast.
Couldn't imagine what that's like.
What was it called?
Can't remember. Too lame. Too lame, too bad. I destroyed it. Should never exist.
That's fair.
Now I made it better. I created something better.
Sure, we'll go with that. What else you got in all those bags on your belt there?
Those are all my supplies, my tools of the trade.
Like pucks and little hockey sticks or what?
Pulls out what looks like a gun, but with a hook in the end of it, and goes,
I've been training with my grappling hook.
Is that how you got in the tree?
Baby.
How come you didn't use it to get down from the tree?
Because it's been malfunctioning, aka my shoulder's been malfunctioning, okay? Pobody's nerfect.
Oh my gosh.
Well, on that note, I think I'm going to go to sleep. It's getting pretty late.
We all go to sleep.
After Pobody's nerf tick. That's there. I'm going to call it a night.
Oh, goodness.
Just a quick little announcement here. Our social media manager, Natasha, put up that picture of me on Instagram. So you can go and check that out on Apocalypse Tomorrow and kind of see what we were doing as we were recording this fun episode. Hope you're all enjoying it. Let's get back to it. The night comes and you all fall asleep. Soundly through the night, you are undisturbed, and you wake in the morning with the sunrise. You hear the sounds off in the distance.
Jacob's standing there with a cup of tea, just kind of watching him. Oh, Jungo, you're awake. Yeah, he's just been at it, this guy.
I kind of don't want to interrupt him.
No, please don't. Please don't. It's actually quite marvelous. I've been doing some thinking. I think this guy might be all right.
Yeah?
Yeah. You know, he seems a little...
I don't think so.
Okay, well, but, you know, he seems a little odd, and there's some problems, but, you know, in some parts of him, I see a younger me. Just out in the world. Dressing up funny, fighting monsters. I think he could go places.
My compatriots, you awaken.
Nice work, champ.
Thanks. You know, I train with ankle weights so that one day I can take them off and really show my true potential.
That's a great idea. You know, me and a colleague put forth a plan to put ankle weights on a group of toddlers just to see how their legs would develop differently under load for many years.
Were they buff as hell?
Yeah, well, no, it didn't get to go through. We couldn't get the funding.
But then you'd never have to skip leg day.
I know, that was the idea. Imagine if we could raise a bunch of humans with just extraordinary leg muscles.
Maybe I was one of those babies.
You might have been. You might have been, son.
That's why I'm so good at jumping.
Let me see you jump. Wow.
Yeah, it was really good. Are you hungry?
Yep.
Let's have some breakfast. And then discuss our plans to find this creature that you think is a snake and bring it to justice.
Perhaps snake-like.
Slithery bastard.
Slithery bastards. That's what I'm talking about. Vengeance. I mean, Lizzo.
Just not in public, though. You call me Vengeance in public. I don't want anyone knowing my real name except for my friends.
I'll keep that.
Has the audience changed since the last time you told us?
Maybe. You never know who's listening.
But you were certain yesterday and no one was listening.
Yes, 100%. 99% at least. You're at 99 problems.
But Jungo ain't one.
No, can't say I have.
You all make some breakfast.
What does he have for food?
Canned carrots.
No, he hates canned carrots.
No, that's all he's got, though. He's out of canned beans.
He opens up a few cans of canned carrots, puts them in like a poorly carved wooden bowl, and sets the bowl on fire.
Huh.
I'm heating them up.
Yeah, I guess you are.
That is a new method of cooking that I've never seen before.
It's kind of ingenious in a way.
I feel like the temperature control just isn't there.
Yeah, it'd be rough. It'd be rough for sure.
It's not the temperature it needs, it's the temperature it desires. Deserves?
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, that's the one.
Fuck.
Good char, though.
I think they're ready.
He stamps on it and
Blow it out. Hang on. Can you guys help? It's a little too much flame.
Hey, stop spitting on the carrots, man.
Well, help. Help.
Jacob goes over.
Thank you. There we go. All right. Recooked carrots.
Recooked?
Yeah, I just cooked them again.
I'll pass on the carrots this morning. I'm just really not feeling
As will I, yeah.
Jacob says, fuck it. Takes a spoon.
Thank you. Some decency around here.
I'll put some fresh super peas from the nearby crop. I'll crack some onto there, so a little... They're good raw. They're good raw. You can boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. You know, they're super peas.
Nice. Let's just add them in.
you all finish breakfast and you have the day before you.
Well, Vengeance, we got to get to Brick City.
Yeah.
Going on a bit of a trip. So, hey, but you know what? We'll keep an eye out. Is there a way we can get in contact with you if we find something?
A signal of some kind.
Ooh,
Interesting.
that's a good idea. Maybe if you like shoot off a firework or something, and then it turns into like a symbol of justice or something, and then I'll know to go that way.
Like a big badge in the sky.
I don't work with cops.
Maybe a big picture of a crypto beaver in the sky.
Oh, I like that.
What does that look like?
Hello, did you not notice my bowling invitation from yesterday? It looks like that.
Oh, sorry, you're right. I should have known.
Are you going to be in the area for the next few days?
I'm packing up this camp and continuing north following this thing.
So with us?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go alone.
Oh.
I'm gonna hopefully catch up to it and maybe prevent the next kill. Now that I know what it's doing.
All right. Well, we're heading north as well. I wish you the best of luck, and may our paths cross again.
You better pray to whatever god you follow that it doesn't happen too often.
That sounded like a threat.
It did sound...
No, I bring ruin with me.
I thought you brought justice with you.
Vengeance.
It can be both. It can be two things. Things can be two things.
Well,
can't do it anymore, man. I can't do it.
He's oddly hostile this morning. All right. Well, if you see a big city, as you travel north, you can maybe stop in and say hello or get some supplies. But anyways, I hope you have safe travels, and boys, let's get the fuck out of here.
I thought you liked this guy.
Well, I think I didn't. Maybe. Yes, I do. But boy, do we need to go.
All right, on the road again. See you later, Glizzo.
It was whoa. Is that a freaking nickname?
What?
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 You guys are so neat.
Did you go drive?
I'm trying. He's walking beside the car at the same
You know,
pace.
I'm just going to follow you back to the Einsat.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You can just hop in.
No, I'll walk.
Just
No,
hop.
no.
Just hop into
No,
there.
it's part of
It's-
my training.
Save your strength.
He's still got to pack up all his stuff, though.
Yeah, what about your carrots? You don't want to leave them behind.
Right.
Yeah, we gotta get going. So unfortunately,
Shit, right. Sorry, I'll go get that. I'll go. You guys don't have to wait for me. You don't have to.
Okay.
Like, you don't need to. I mean, that would be cool, but you don't need to.
all right.
I mean, you could probably like run and catch up.
I mean, I'm pretty fast. That's a good point.
Yeah, you're very fast. You might be the fastest person I've ever seen.
Yes. I think Jungo's right. I wink.
Well,
At who?
Jungo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I winked at you.
I'm going as fast as I can. I'm trying.
hey, listen. This goodbye doesn't need to be awkward. It doesn't need to be awkward. All right.
Then turn around and keep
All right.
walking.
See you
I'll
around.
go, yeah, I'll see you guys. Hey, we had one great night.
Don't say it like that.
I won't. I did, but I won't.
You know, this goodbye doesn't need to be anything at all. You just
I'll miss you.
walk back to the stapler.
Cool. All right. Don't tell anyone you saw me. I'm a mystery.
I wouldn't dream of it.
I don't think anyone would believe us, anyways.
Perfect. That's the kind of mythos I want to have.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Man, you're getting awful far away.
I'll see you guys later. Yeah, see ya.
Bye.
Okay. Yeah.
Faster, Jingle. You can be faster.
I couldn't put this pedal further into the ground.
It doesn't go any faster. But Jungo, great deception. Usually you crack. That was great.
I know. It's like I saw someone with less intelligence than me, and I just knew what to do all of a sudden.
That's what you do, my friend. Good work.
Wait, where's the Cholas?
Oh my god, we have to go back.
I'm free.
Oh, you were in the back the whole time? You're free from what in the Cholas?
Oh, I just, you know, I'm glad that I'm actually riding in the back seat and not the trunk this time, all tied up.
Yeah, let's be honest. You probably slept in the car, right? That feels like a
Yeah.
Nicholas move.
Well, he's still tied up, so.
No, I got untied for the bowling.
No.
I don't know about that.
Then untied and then retied.
That's why you got beat so bad, because you were tied up.
Loomis retied me in the night.
Maybe we could let Nicholas free today. He's been doing well. He's been on good behavior.
I mean, Doctor, to be fair, you were the one who was the most harsh with him.
You were the one who tied him up in the first place.
Yes, boys, I had to set a precedent. I had to set standards. You know, this is what I am capable of. You know, he just needs to know in a harmless fashion, mostly.
That makes sense.
Sure.
You're all my little boys, and I love you all dearly. I just want you to be safe.
I appreciate that.
Does that include me?
Sir does, Nickajolibits. Fermans.
One wasn't even close.
It's just getting further and further.
I untie him, and you're free to move about the cabin.
Keep your arms and legs inside at all times.
Yeah, unless you're waving.
Of course.
Wave them on by.
It worked real good.
Mm-hmm.
You're alive.
Wait a minute. You're getting a little hostile.
Yeah, careful.
Sorry, that was sarcasm, and I will not do that.
You think because I'm fresh that I don't know what sarcasm means?
No.
Yeah, you think that he's green, and that's why he doesn't know?
All right, I just got out of binds, so...
Would you like to go back?
No.
No, okay.
What? I just...
Huh?
Anyways, let's just keep driving. How many years does it take us to get to Brick City?
Was it still cloudy and rainy, or did it ever rain?
Yes, it did rain.
Normal rain?
For the most part, it kind of looked like a bit of 50-50, so there's kind of like pot marks throughout all of the signs and stuff that were covering the car. None of it went through at all, and it's in great shape. But some of the plants and stuff that aren't resistant to this kind of rain have like holes through them.
Sick.
Kind of a bit of damage done, but nothing actually done to the car itself.
Has the foliage adapted to that kind of rain? Like, does the foliage seem slightly like resistant to acid rain? Are they more resistant to it than, let's say, like a current earth tree would be? Because otherwise they couldn't really survive.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. And as
Cool.
you drive down what you now know is the interstate, you notice a variety of the plants, some more resistant than others, but for the most part, it doesn't look like it affects it the same way it would, say, flesh. They have adapted to a certain degree, along with the more poisonous plants, the larger plants, and more dense kind of nature to them. There's more resistance. There's a chaotic world out there, and they have to be able to resist that chaos and continue to survive.
Awesome.
What if we take the most resilient plant we can find and cover the roof of this vehicle with the leaves of it so we don't have to worry about acid rain anymore?
Jacob turns to Colton, and just the biggest smile is across his face.
I fear I've said something wrong.
Now you're starting to think like a Loomis.
Oh,
God. Oh, no.
That was my plan for last night. If we didn't know where we were going to stay, I was like, we're going to find tree cover, and I'm going to convince Nick that the plants are resistant to acid because of nature conditions. That was my plan.
No, that was already a part of it. Yeah. No, you're
So
totally
do these
right.
giant trees have giant leaves too?
They do. Some of them, yes.
Miniature leaves, actually.
Like, think of, like, for example, pine trees. The needles on those suckers are like a good foot long.
Colton, that is precisely what I was thinking. I think in the future that could be extremely useful.
Like with one of these trees, we just take probably like a couple leaves and it'd probably cover the whole thing.
Yeah. Can we pull over just for convenience sake at the site of Chaz, as well as we grab some leaves? Just because it's on our way, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Jacob just wants to grab the dragon scale, quote unquote.
Okay. Yeah, you can grab a piece of it.
Or
like,
a chunk of it,
This
yeah.
is a, 2-foot diameter.
Right.
You won't be able to get all of that, and it would be extremely heavy, but you can take a piece of it. if you-
That's okay, yeah. I think he grabs his scalpel and just carves a chunk out of it. He's kind of curious as to, like, being able to compare it to next things, as well as maybe do some tests on it.
For sure. Absolutely.
Are there leaves on the trees that are like low enough for us to just grab, or are they all way up there?
You know what? This is a really cool idea, and I think that you guys would have the knowledge with this recent rain. You can see what leaves and trees are more resistant than others. You can definitely just take some time, gather some of these leaves, and cover them. You end up getting these almost maple leaf looking ones, but they're like huge, 3 feet across and more bulky, almost more round shaped everywhere. And they do a really good job of covering. You chop a few of them down. How are you going to fasten them to the car?
Joel, you said there's holes in the car. Are they all over or just in the sides?
There are holes in the paneling of the vehicle in a 360-degree pattern. They're all over.
Yeah, care to elaborate on that, Joel?
No.
Or
There's okay, the description of the thing, I got to pull it up for sure, but it says a vehicle for monster hunting, right?
yes.
And in this world, monster hunting is primarily zombie-based, correct?
Correct.
So I'll say this. Jacob is not a stupid man. This car has always been slow. He knows that. So all you need to know is that this car is able to deal with a group of zombies. Now, in what way, you have no idea. Jacob knows exactly how. He had a slow car, and he needed a way to defend it. He has a way to defend it. That's what you need to know.
All right. All right.
You
Cool.
can't use the holes. The holes are there for a thing. But I don't know. I'm trying to think. Do I have like... I'm sure he has a certain amount of like rope and duct tape in the car itself, but I've also pushed it with the car perhaps a touch. So if you wanted to do some...
I would say you could use a bit of rope and or duct tape.
I think we fashion it with a bit of rope so that it like dangles out. Like we tie it through like the front windows.
Oh, nice.
And it just kind of like drapes over the top like a cape almost.
We get like a canopy.
Yeah, so it's then it like folds up kind of so we can keep it in the back and then just when it starts to rain, just pull it out.
I'm super into that, Seamus. Like a pool cover.
Yeah.
Like a leaf pool cover. Love it. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
While the two boys are doing that, I would like to roll kind of a investigate a mystery, but I specifically want to know what can hurt it. So I think as he's testing, he's also in the back of his head knowing that this thing is not it's not a joke, as goofy as Lizzo is, that this thing is probably a serious monster, and he actually wants to know what can hurt it. So I think he's doing some testing. Do you want me to roll as well?
I sure do.
That is a 6 and a 2. That is 8 plus 2 is 10.
Very nice. Dr. Loomis, as you cut away a section of this old skin, you find that it comes away easy with your copper scalpel, leading you to assume that copper does affect it.
Good to know, yes.
Is there anything else you would like to try on it?
Hmm.
Because other than literally trying something on this specific material, I don't think I can actually give you any more information other than what you do to it.
That's fair. Boys, you know, I just had a thought. We don't know what this creature is, but we have an opportunity, a rare one, to maybe test something on its physical exterior. So if you guys want to come over here, I'm just stabbing it and seeing what happens.
Okay.
All right. Hit it with a fork there, Jungo.
Yeah, see what the fork does, Jungo. It seems that copper repels it, similar to the zombies, so your fork should have no trouble.
Okay. Slam the fork down.
Fork goes through it like paper. A purple mist rises off of it slightly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm going to try something. I'm going to slam my hand down on it now.
Karate chop?
Karate chop.
Right in half.
Holy shit, Jungo!
Whoa.
I'm going to try the same thing with my normal hand and then my zombie hand.
Interesting.
Okay. Normal hand, it's as hard as rock. There's no give. You can't even scratch it with your nail. Zombie hand, do you have specific tags for that or anything?
Yeah, but it's not technically any different than like my normal attack. So it does a shit ton of damage.
The zombie hand affects it. A similar purple mist rises as you do damage to it. You feel that the extra strength and power you get from the zombie plague isn't helping you here as much as your augmentation of that plague, if that makes sense.
Good enough.
Is there anything else you guys want to try?
I don't know how many shotgun shells you have there, but it might be worth a test. I don't know, Colton. It's up to you. Maybe we could test it with another material.
Before the doctor even finishes that sentence, I'm just it's like, I don't know how many shotgun shells.
And just as quickly, a ricochet is heard.
Buckshot.
Straight off like a rock.
And all we hear is Nachola's.
Fuck! Again? Come on! Really? I'm inside the car! How?
You gotta start just sitting in more safe places.
Always in the line of fire.
I'll just bandage. I got it. Don't worry.
We should get him his own first aid kit.
Yeah, probably. Maybe it could be the medic. Well,
your shotgun seemingly does nothing.
Perfect.
So it acts like stone unless it's copper.
And to be clear, Seamus, your shells are just standard
normal shotgun shells.
Cool.
Nothing special.
Cool.
Until I find more copper.
Make some copper shells.
We also need to find copper because I want to make some brass knuckles. I guess copper knuckles.
If only we had some liquid copper we could pour into a mold or something.
That would be handy. Seems to be hard to come by in this world, though.
Jacob turns to Jungo.
Give me your blood, boy.
Okay. Should I try eating this?
Did you say eating?
Yeah.
No. Damn. No.
Part of me thinks he should, just because I think young children need to learn.
You know, on second thought, maybe it'll do something. I don't know.
Take a bite.
Ooh, there goes all his teeth.
You bite into it. Okay.
His body and weapon are a weakness.
It's true.
This is true, isn't it? Now, you don't have any kind of bite attack per se. However,
my body is my weapon. Therefore, my teeth are my weapon.
And just so, you chomp it like a Tostito, and it comes apart, crumbled inside your mouth.
You know, it's not the worst thing I've eaten Take that as you will.
You're not swallow. Don't chew it. No,
No, I'm-
don't swallow it. Don't spit it out, man. Come on, please.
We
Ju-
won't know. We won't know the difference if I don't swallow it.
Junko.
We won't know.
Junko.
We won't know.
Junko.
We won't.
I spit it out.
Come on, let him swallow it. It's no fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
You guys see off in the distance coming down the hill.
Hey,
Oh God, get in the car. Trav.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no, watch out, another ricochet gun.
Junko, stop. I actually have something to say to him. It'll be quick. You guys stay in the car.
Yep. Pull up beside Lizzo.
Lizzo.
yeah.
Hey, so we just did some testing on the dragon scales there.
Whoa, that's really smart.
Yeah, you haven't done that, eh? Okay.
In my own way.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't doubt it. Do you have a copper weapon?
Or just some random copper lying around.
Yeah, copper wire, pennies.
Copper wire would be good.
Is this a trick question?
Jacob puts his head in his hands. No, not a trick question. A very, just a wicked important one.
Okay, then no, I do not. Final answer.
Okay, so I know, Lizzo, you have your own machinations you must follow, and I respect that. I really do. As a fellow ex-vagabond, I understand. But you must retrieve or obtain a weapon of copper. You must obtain copper. That could be wire, pennies. Please, for your safety and the safety of everyone, close your mouth, that you... Thank you. For everyone that you protect, get a copper weapon, and you will be able to slay this beast.
I think there's a new development of houses that never got finished. I'll go strip the copper from there, from
Just
the wires.
do it. Just get crazy on it, and maybe make yourself a bat.
Bat!
Where are these houses?
The houses are... Oh, shit, they're like 100 miles away from where I came
never
from.
mind then.
Shit, there's like... Oh, damn it.
Maybe hang around Brick City. It might be exciting.
We'll see. Maybe if this thing goes there, then I'll see you there.
I think it might want more victims, and there's a lot of them there.
Okay.
Yep. Junko drive, please.
So do you guys miss me? Is that why you came back this way?
No, you can't. Bye.
Okay, bye. Yeah, see you guys. Bye. Yeah, no, see you. Have fun. I'll see you later. Okay, bye.
Yep. Stay safe.
Also, if any of you had any harm from the previous night, you can heal from that as you had a rest.
How much can we heal?
You can heal 1 harm.
We can only heal 1 harm?
Yes.
You can only heal 1 harm at night.
I was actually very hurt.
Ooh,
Really?
okay.
I had 3 points.
We didn't roll for it, but did I help Nicholas out? As much as he is an NPC, I do want to maintain his health.
Yes. So he was shot last night.
Yep.
He healed that and then was shot again this morning. So he's back where he was.
Okay. With one
down
harm?
Yep. But he's doing okay.
That shot was in canon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Excellent. I love it.
Yes.
Good. I'll bandage him up quickly again if I don't need to roll for it.
Easily done.
What a road trip, eh, son?
Yeah, it's been...
Getting shot, fighting monsters and raiders. Takes me back to my young days. How old are you?
Well, when I left,
Yeah.
I was 30. I was 30.
Oh, 30 is a good age.
No, it's not.
I don't know if the years count.
They do.
Oh, they count? Okay, so then I'm like...
They do, but for you, in the best way nobody in human history has ever had before, where they count, but they don't apply to your body. It's pretty stellar, actually.
Oh, right. So I'm kind of like... What do you say? It was like
50
or more? Something
You
like that?
can go to 55 plus lunches.
That's true.
Pay half price for seniors discounts.
Yep.
You don't have to show ID.
I guess I'm like 80-ish.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Hey, me too, man. It's great. 80's the new 40.
When the doctor says he's 80, I kind of squint at him like,
Nicholas also squints. Yeah. But says, yeah, 80.
What do you mean?
Just think I have a few less wrinkles than you.
Watch your fucking mouth. It's good to have you.
Don't worry, Cholos. It'll all catch up to you eventually.
You all drive for the morning.
I keep an eye out for any houses.
Okay.
We're going full meth head on this podcast.
Yeah.
An abandoned house?
I need to go salvage some metals.
I'll give it to you. I will give you a luck roll, Seamus. Roll me a d6. You want a high one?
Can I help him in some way?
No.
Fuck.
Didn't want that one. I dropped it on the ground.
I got binoculars.
Wanted really low, right?
The Knox.
Yep.
Yeah, 1.
Reroll.
Perfect.
You reroll ones.
We
On
do.
this podcast.
Historically. Yeah.
No. No, you don't. No, you absolutely do not. Do you know what Snake Eyes is?
I do. More than the average person I do.
than
That's
you
true.
know.
You roll it a lot. Unfortunately, keeping your eye out, you do not see any houses along what you now know, or don't know, what the audience knows as the interstate.
Jacob knows what the interstate is.
Doctor, are you sure lots of people used to live around here?
Well, Jungo, or wait, who asked? Colton? I'll take it clean.
I'll take it clean.
Pick up.
Well, Colton, people, this was, I think, the Midwest. People did live here. A lot of farmers. Not so many people. But along these grand highways known as the interstate, we should encounter a town, a village, a hamlet, a city, even. But there are long stretches of just boring, empty land, my man. We'll find some.
I'm going to take your word for it because it sounded like you just made up a bunch of words. But sure.
I don't know why nobody trusts me.
It's not that I don't trust you. It's just some of the things you say don't sound real.
What's a hamlet?
Isn't that when you scramble eggs and then fold them over? But then you put ham in it and make it a hamlet.
Oh, shit, yeah, that actually sounds delicious.
Wait, was Hamlet a play?
Yes.
Yes.
Shakespeare.
You guys still know about Shakespeare?
How do Colton and Jungo know about Shakespeare?
I ran across a library at one point.
You can't read.
I can.
Oh, can you?
Very little, yes. I couldn't really read Shakespeare because I don't think it's English. But
Shit's bonkers, my man.
You really?
think of how Lizzo talked.
Yeah.
And then make it really uppity.
Yeah, like he said more words, but they meant even less.
Yeah. Instead of the long pauses with your tongue out, you just filled it with random words and noises.
Hey, I'm gonna go out and say it. Fuck Shakespeare.
Ah, shit, there goes half our audience.
Yep, and there they go.
It sounds like that was superfluous.
Doctor, what have you been teaching this young man?
I see, that's the weird bit, Colton, is he comes out with these things sometimes and he says words that I've heard but never said aloud. I don't know.
I'm gonna lean over to the doctor. I wonder if it's the voice in his head telling him to say these weird things.
If that guy is saying those kinds of words, we're all fucked, Colton. If he knows superfluous, I can't even say it, Colton. If he knows that word and he's talking in Junko's head, we're fucked, man. Like it's just you and me now.
Should we try and exercise him or something?
I don't know what cardio would do for him at this point. He's already very fast.
No, like the exercise in the biblical meaning.
Oh shit! I got some salt and a Bible.
I don't
Maybe.
know what else we need for that other than the salt and the Bible and a Padre is what the book I read said, but I don't know what the Padres had to do with it.
Did you guys try salt?
What?
Salt. You're up against monsters.
Yep.
Have you tried salt?
Yeah.
No. I didn't really take their culinary, taste into it, but maybe I should try
No,
salt.
I don't mean feed them salt.
High cholesterol once the plague kicks in.
It's the only way to stop the virus. Cholesterol.
I don't know. I don't think a heart attack will stop them because their heart ain't beating anymore. But
Well, did we know that though?
That's a good
We're
point.
not adding salt to their diet.
Oh.
Oh, and see, you're the expert now.
Yeah. Talk to us, Shakespeare.
Upon yonder moonlight doth tell us about how to kill a zombie.
Don't they fuck a donkey in one of those or something?
Last 10 minutes on Apocalypse Tomorrow.
Will not be make the final cut.
Nope.
You are driving along the interstate and headed north towards Brick City, winding your way along through a overgrown road. Cloudy above, however, it is not raining. 3 of you, along with Nicholas, drive for a number of hours. You have the leaf cover ready to go in case it begins to rain, and you drive for the morning and the afternoon. Eventually, finally, after puttering along, you come over a hill and see laid out before you Brick City. In the distance, towering buildings leveled halfway to the ground, yet still skyscrapers. Surrounding it, rubble, almost like the buildings on the outside were destroyed to create a wall. The plant life surrounding the city has been cut down and made level so that it can be seen from all angles. Abruptly, you exit the tree line and continue on about a half-cleared road made for easy egress. Ingress? What's the one that goes in?
I want to say ingress, but I'm not really.
Congress.
Yeah, I think it's Congress.
Made for easy congress.
Perfect.
As you drive towards the city. As you get close to the city, there is a break in the rubble. You look out and you see a small line of vehicles at this break in the rubble. There seems to be a half-transported car wash. Cars travel through it, and the zombies clinging on to them are flown off by the brushes spinning around into pits and moats along the side.
Why is the optimal method a half of a car wash? You know? Why is it half?
Well, they can't have walls. They need them to be flung off. No walls.
I love it.
So it's just the guts of a car wash on the
Just
road.
the guts of a car wash. You need the rollers. Those are big for zombie deterrent.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is a horror podcast.
Oh,
Obviously.
I thought it was a history podcast.
Oh, geography.
Future history. Your hearse enters into this makeshift car wash. The brushes buffing it and cleaning it of some grime and dirt along the road, which is kind of nice. There's a little spray down, a little foam. You close the sunroof in time to make sure that none of it gets inside. Exiting this zombie deterrent, you see stationed on either side of your car as you exit 4 soldiers on either side. They are heavily armored. And this isn't the kind of military outfit you're thinking modern day. This is future military. This is Call of Duty 9 or whatever they're on. That future shit.
They look like juggernauts.
And they are watching every single vehicle that comes in. They are looking underneath and above and around as you go through. Just the presence of them immediately gives you the sense of these are the ones that are in charge. The city itself is derelict. The buildings have been destroyed for the most part, overgrown for the other half. And you see people just making do with what they have, using the foliage to meld with the building to create some kind of shelter, selling what they can. You see street vendor almost-esque like hot dog carts, but you know that the meat it could be from anything. And there's this darkness within the city. It can't be powered entirely. There's no grid. However, the brightest light that you do see, a large arena-like space within the center of the city, glowing brightly. You hear in the distance a thudding of bass pumping. And although this city is derelict and dark, it is excited. There's an energy. There is more people together here than there have been in a very long time. There's this electricity in the air, whether for good or bad. Everyone's here, everyone's excited, and everyone is moving towards the Zombo Wombo combo in the center of the city. All of a sudden, blaring for the entire city and maybe beyond to hear over loudspeakers. Hello and welcome to the Zombo Wombo combo. Let's do it.
We should go back to the ranch now.
we gotta get out of here.
We gotta get out of here.
Apocalypse Tomorrow is voiced by Seamus Dack as Colton Armstrong, Justin Bijay as Jungo, Joel Enns as Dr. Jacob Loomis, and I, Nicholas Friesenenz, was your keeper and editor of this episode, with assistant editing by Joel Enns. Natasha Heidi runs our socials, which you can find by searching Apocalypse Tomorrow, and a quick shout out to Solomon and Preston. And of course, the incredible cover art for the podcast is by Connor Walgoose. Truly, thank you all for listening. This episode was just bits through and through, and it was a lot of fun. I am super excited for Brick City and all that it has to offer, so come back and see what kind of craziness we'll get up to next episode. Bye for now.
Update, recording 7 today. You've been doing a lot of painting, and it's going really good. But you had to stop in the middle of the day, because there was so much noise. You followed it like a sneaky, stealthy guy you are. You found all these trucks, these big, like, military trucks, and they're making so much noise. It was like they were trying to bring the zombies to them or something. So I had to frickin' run away. Not run away, I needed to retreat, but in like a cool way. So I did. But before I read 2 more chapters of Vacant Temptations, starting to get spicy, I like it. Lastly, it's totally okay that you crashed that hang glider almost immediately after takeoff. Maybe next time we're gonna try it without setting it on fire first, because it does look cool, exactly like you thought. Correct, but the wings don't seem to work afterwards for some reason. I don't know. On an unrelated note, I will be practicing first aid tonight for a few hours. Just because. Anyway, any updates, I will update. Me out.